Welcome to 3-Act Structure Explained, where we prove that every movie is secretly the same movie. This time we're looking at The Running Man, the old one, with Arnold. Ready? Go. Act 1. We're introduced to the setting, the distant future of 2017, and a pretty bog-standard dystopia where the government rules the people with an iron fist. The protagonist is Ben Richards. He was a pilot for the military, but he quit after a crisis of conscience.
I said the crowd is unarmed.
Proceed with Plan Alpha. All rioters must be eliminated.
The hell with you.
The government framed him for a murdering of a crowd of civilians, and he becomes the most hated man alive. The underground resistance movement tries to recruit him, but he doesn't care about changing the system. He just wants to stay alive.
Plus, I'm not into politics, I'm into survival.
He takes a hostage, Amber Mendez, to try to escape, but she blows the whistle and gets him caught because she believes the story that he's a murderer. Instead of going to prison though, Ben catches the eye of a TV producer, Killian, who recruits him to be a contestant in the world's most popular TV show, The Running Man.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
The beginning of Act 2 is spent prepping Ben for the game, and we learn how it works. The contestant is sent to a giant arena where they have to survive for 3 hours while stalkers chase them down. If they live, they get to go free. But this won't be easy. The show holds all the cards and can stack the deck in their favor however they want, as shown when they also throw Ben's 2 resistance friends in the game with him after promising not to. Obviously, this whole game is inhumane and the government is evil. But none of the average people seem to notice. They're all too distracted by the spectacle of the game. None of them question the government's story about Ben either. They just take their word for it and cheer for him to die.
The crowd is unarmed. Repeat, unarmed. Abort attack.
The hell with you.
Those are innocent, unarmed people down there. Cease fire! Cease fire!
Ben and his friends are sent into the arena, and against all odds, they do manage to kill the first stalker, just barely. In the B-plot, Amber is having some doubts that the man she met is the monster people say he is. So she does some digging and finds out the truth. But she's caught. And in the midpoint, she's thrown into the game too. Now Ben has to survive while protecting an innocent woman. In the second half of Act 2, Ben's 2 friends are killed by the next 2 stalkers. Ben kills one and incapacitates the other. But with the world watching, Ben refuses to kill him in cold blood. Finally, the people start to wonder if he really is a monster. Soon, they actually start rooting for him.
No, I won't kill a helpless human being. Not even sadistic scum like you.
Who do you think will make the next kill?
Ben Richards.
$200 on Richards! Come on, $200 on Richards!
Everything Ben's done so far has really impressed Killian, so he offers Ben a job as a stalker for future games. If Ben just wants to survive, this would be an easy way out. But this has become personal. Ben turns it down because he wants to burn this system to the ground.
But I hope we leave enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine! Ah!
The all is lost moment comes when Ben and Amber find the corpses of the past winners. Even if you win this game, the government kills you anyway. There was never a way out. As a last-ditch effort to turn the game in their favor, Killian tries to get Captain Freedom, the greatest stalker of all time, to come out of retirement and take out Ben, but with the tech and gimmicks to make sure he wins. Captain Freedom refuses because he believes in the honor of the game, a fair fight. But Killian doesn't care about that. He just needs the show to create an image, so instead he and his team use CGI to make it look like Captain Freedom killed Ben. What that means though is that if the world sees Ben as alive, it'll prove that the show is all a lie. In the climax, the resistance breaks into the arena and they fight their way into the broadcast station so Ben can tell the public the truth and broadcast the real footage of the massacre to clear his name. They fight their way on stage and Ben makes Killian beg for his life before launching him to his death. In the resolution, the audience cheers for Ben instead of booing him. So what did the characters learn from this and what can we learn? Here are the major themes of the story. Propaganda. The people in charge can easily twist the truth to a narrative that suits them. We need to watch for where they might be lying and fight for the truth. Entertainment. Media can be used as a pacifier for the general public. You know, bread and circuses. It distracts them from noticing the problems of society. And rebellion. You can't focus on just protecting yourself. When the world is unjust, it's your responsibility to play a part in fixing it, however small.
For 50 years, we've told them what to eat, what to drink, what to wear. For Christ's sake, Ben, don't you understand? Americans love television.
Well, I haven't been in show business as long as you have, Killian. But I'm a quick learner. So I'm going to give the audience what I think they want.
Click the card on the left to see how another movie follows 3-act structure. Click the card on the right for a full explanation of what 3-act structure is and how it works. Subscribe if you like these videos and want to see more. And leave a comment if there's a movie you want to see the channel talk about next.